The day began like any other in Toon Forest, with the sun shining and the birds singing. But a sudden gust of wind brought with it the chilling news. The legendary Great Storm of 100 Hues was coming. The entire forest community was in a panic, as the annual Great Toonberry Festival was scheduled for the next day, and the main ingredient, the magical toonberries from the Great Toonberry bush, hadn't been gathered yet. The bush was on the other side of the Whispering Woods, and with the storm approaching, only the fastest could get there and back in time. Goofy, with his heart of gold and a bumbling spirit, volunteered immediately. Bugs Bunny, seeing the seriousness of the situation, knew he had to help, too. "Hey, it's a big job, but a rabbit's gotta do what a rabbit's gotta do," he murmured, quickly mapping out what he considered to be the most efficient path. As before, their methods were poles apart. Bugs, with his quick mind, saw a perilous but fast shortcut through the singing sunflower fields, a place known for its confusing melodies that could make anyone lose their way. Goofy, on the other hand, chose the main, winding path that was much safer if a bit longer. He waved at a family of chipmunks he passed, offering them a friendly howdy. Bugs' cunning seemed to be a masterstroke. He zipped past the fields, dodging the spinning sunflower heads, and for a while, he was far ahead. But the flower's beautiful, droning song began to play tricks on his mind. He found himself turning in circles, convinced he was going forward when he was actually backtracking. "Hold on a minute, Doc," he said to himself, scratching his chin. "I think I took a wrong turn at the last chorus." He was hopelessly lost. Meanwhile, Goofy reached the Great River. The storm's first rains had already started, and the normally gentle stream had become a roaring torrent. He knew he couldn't cross it alone. He felt a pang of worry for Bugs, who had gone the riskier route. "Hayek, I wonder if Bugs is okay," he thought aloud. Just then, he heard a faint "Help, Doc" coming from the bushes. Goofy, with his long legs and a bit of stumbling, found Bugs tangled in a dense thicket, having tried to find another shortcut after getting lost in the sunflowers. Goofy, without a second thought, used his powerful hands to pull the bushes aside. "Gorsh, you look all turned around, pal," Goofy said kindly. Bugs, with a look of relief and a hint of shame, admitted, "My shortcuts turned out to be a dead end." He was a master of his craft, but he was humbled by his mistake. Together, they faced the roaring river. Goofy saw a few sturdy fallen logs. "Maybe we could make a thingy to float on," he suggested. Bugs, now fully focused, used his sharp eyes to spot some strong vines and his quick mind to tie them all together. They created a surprisingly sturdy raft. Goofy, with his great strength, pushed the raft into the water, and they paddled across, Bugs guiding them with his quick thinking and Goofy providing the powerful strokes. They reached the Great Toonberry bush just as the storm clouds darkened the sky. The bush was massive, and the highest branches were laden with the ripest, most delicious berries. They looked at each other, and a smile spread across both their faces. With a boost from Bugs, Goofy reached the top and began plucking berries, handing them down to Bugs, who carefully packed them. They returned to the village just as the first drops of rain began to fall. The forest animals cheered, and the festival was saved.